Na 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 Kiwi, it's time to play Katamari. Okay, that did not work at all. Hi Kiwi, and welcome back to a new series. At long last, we are going to play Katamari Damacy Reroll. Let's enjoy the opening in all its glory. Of course there are cows at the start.
Behold my gorgeous visage, I am the king of all cosmos.
Oh man, he is so fabulous. Imagine being an early 2000s kids and just seeing this intro and not knowing what the heck is going on. What is the point of the turtle here? I had not played a Katamari game until like a week ago, but this song has lived rent-free in my brain for decades, like genuinely 2 decades. The cosmic navel. Oh, it's just such a trip, Kiwi. Those are probably the mushrooms that are driving us insane. Oh, look, a Amanita castle. Wonderful liver failure. Looking forward to that. All right, Kiwi. Oh. Katamari Damacy Reroll. It has been a long time coming. We have needed a game to play while I am sick or you are sick, and we just need something simple and enjoyable, and this is what it's going to be. And my controller is not working. Okay, it's working now. Maybe? There we go. Controller's working. There was a bit of a struggle to get the controller working earlier.
Oh, hello. We thought today would be a good day for rolling the Katamari, the prince. Where the first rolls, the second follows. Roll, roll, roll. For that purpose alone, we went to the bother of making this space. The king of all cosmos, going to the bother just for rolling a Katamari, just for that went to the bother. So, we would like for you to start the rolling, but B-U-T, but! First things first. B-U-T, but! First things first, does the prince like vibration? Vibration, meaning the moving and the shaking. No, 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 I hate it. Plain is the best. I love going all natural. If that's what you say, what you declare, then you can turn off the vibration with the back button on the controller. All clear? Yes. Oh, good. We shall see you later.
All right, so for context, Katamari is just one of those games that Kiwi and I very break roll in opposite direction. There we go. Okay. It is a game that Kiwi and I very heavily associate with being sick. More on that in a second.
My very princely indeed. Such skill and such class. Dazzling, we feel a swoon coming on. Next challenge is charge and roll, quick turn, look and jump. Careful, careful with the look and jump. Not easy to do when you're rolling in a hurry. We shall see you later.
Of course I would give him this role, or this voice. Why would I not? Look and jump. Oh, okay, didn't realize we had that as an option. That was not in Katamari. We love Katamari, at least I'm not aware that we were. Okay, fair enough. Next.
We are in shock. We feel bested. Almost too elegant a role. So fab. The prince is fabulous.
What a quaint tutorial. And we immediately get plot, I presume? The stars are going out in the night. I wonder who could be causing all that to happen. What magnificent feat. Never mind. Oh, there goes the moon. This is fine. Look, sometimes you just get drunk and wipe out the entire cosmos. It's just natural thing that happens. Even the very last star in the night sky is just gone. Good old King of Cosmos just having a bender. Probably had a great night with the wife. Oh boy.
No, it was indeed not a dream. We really did it. The king of all cosmos has really done it. A sky full of the stars. We broke it. Oops. Yes, we were naughty. Completely naughty. So very sorry. but just between you and us, it felt quite good. Not that we can remember very clearly, but we were in all nature's embrace. We felt the beauty of all things and felt the love for all. That's how it was. Did you see? We smiled a genuine smile. Did you see the stars splintering in perfect beauty?
He is not apologetic whatsoever.
So many there used to be, almost a nuisance, but now there's nothing but darkness. 'Tis but a dream. But a beautiful one. Beauty, but that miraculous, fabulous movement has passed. It's over like a bad... Never mind. We came to and found everyone furious. Even the king of all cosmos was not spared the wrath. Really, everybody was irate. I rated a 10 out of 10, but they said a 0 out of 10. So, anyway, Pee-wee Prince, hurry up and bring back the glorious starry sky. Our problem, your problem, yes? You owe us your existence. We collect on the debt, yes? Hand in hand, always there. Whoa, what did that voice become? Hand in hand, always there, yes? The very definition of father-son bond, yes? All right then, get cracking. Sending things to Earth. Here we are, Earth, full of things as usual. So small, you're as small as ever. We didn't notice, not one jot, what with the stars and all. What is that, that body, that physique? Could you really be our son? I've got it! Build yourself up while you roll the Katamari, work out and get bigger. Yes, indeed, get swole like Kiwi does when she works out with the weights. Don't presume to take the escalator up to the throne just because you're the prince. Whoa, tangent. First time on Earth means no worrying about time. We think we'll come and pick you up when that Katamari is 10 centimeters. Oh, just remembered. Many things live here scurrying around and generally getting in the way. When one of these sneaks up behind you, an alert comes up from the lower left. You should try not to bump into anything alive. But don't worry about it too much. Death is no consequence to the king of all cosmos. It won't end the game or anything, so just relax and roll. Good luck, Inkling Prince. Alright, so here we go. So this plays with tank controls. Oh, the same thing! This was the very first thing we ever rolled up! Oh, we feel a little emotional. We should put this in the diary. I, of course, the king of all cosmos, keep an immaculate diary. It records all of the greatest feats of my life, like the time I wore shoes and then decided I would never wear shoes again. All right, hi Kiwi. Now, oh wow, that rat came out of nowhere. Anyway, we have only just started playing Katamari. Damacy Reroll, or no, we love Katamari, we love Katamari Reroll on the Switch. We got that as like a Christmas present this year, actually, and it's just such a pleasant, fun game. But I do have to say, this is one of those games that we just associate with being sick, because a couple years ago, I want to say like 2 or 3 years, probably like 3 years ago, Kiwi and I got COVID, and we were just delirious in bed, febrile and achy like up the wazoo. And then we just ended up watching a speedrun of Katamari, I want to say, by the runner Haru Tomo on Games Done Quick. How goes it, Prince? How is Earth? Huh? Oh, you made a 10-centimeter Katamari. Oh, how fabulous. We'd forgotten all about that. So you're mostly clear on everything, I assume. Everyone on Earth is very nice, so they'll be very helpful, yes. They'll let you roll up everything with a smile. Yes, possibly also a wave. Anyway, let's go home for now. Royal Rainbow, motherfucker! Oh yes, almost forgot. Completely slipped the mind. When rolling on Earth, there are a few more things to be careful of.
You cannot roll up objects larger than your Katamari. Crashing into larger objects and walls will break things off the Katamari and reduce its size. Oh, review tutorial. Is that it? Was that it for the tutorial, or is that it? Is this a joke? Is it just one thing? All right, I'm gonna wait a second to see if it autoplays to the next bit of information, but, well, okay, there we go. Oddly shaped objects will make your Katamari lopsided and off balance. But yeah, between Harutomo's speedrun, we've started to, I just have a very distinct memory of just laying in bed. They would say Royal Rainbow every time they completed a level, and I would just be laying in bed going, Royal Rainbow, with every level completion. People and cars moving about must be first struck before they can be rolled up. Once your Katamari grows larger, they can be rolled up like everything else. Small steps like this can be overcome with your Katamari. Just push against it. I can probably skip this tutorial. I've gotten enough of a primer of how this game works. Okay, I think I didn't actually quit out, so that was the end of it anyway. All right, no more tutorial. Oh, look at that magnificent hand full of golden rings and bangles and a very, very tiny Katamari in the other palm. This truly sounds like the cosmos. Maybe not the disc jockeying, but the music in the background. It was the
first goal, but it's not very exciting, is it? Next time we want a much bigger one. The thing that you collected the most of is... My Earth really is full of things. It was snacks. I don't know why I didn't say it, but it was snacks. And then stationery and the necessities. We will now release it into the sky. The beginning of rolling, let us embark on a journey to restore the stars in the sky.
I'm gonna lose my voice by the end of this.
What? You forgot your own planet? Really? Are you serious? So you're not just small, but a bit slow, too. As a parent, we cannot feel but partly responsible. Sigh. Or I guess, this is your home planet. The planet where you live. Here, you can look at the stars, save the game, and do lots of other things. You can even visit Earth and the space mushroom just by pressing the L or R button. I'm sorry, I lost the voice because I'm excited about what the space mushroom is. I need more context about that. Roll your Katamari around Earth. Visit the space mushroom to compete against your cousins. And that's about it, your smallness. Do get a grip, you absent-mindedness. Your absent-mindedness. Please save the game at home planet before quitting the game. If you quit the game without saving, your progress will not be saved. Okay, I am going to forget that because auto-saving is always a thing. I almost immediately quit. Okay, so I assume... Oh, wow, this is interesting. Save, there we go. I like that you can save with the little Namco syllables. Anyway, we're going to be talking a lot as the King of All Cosmos. I'm not convinced I saved. Okay, I did. Good, good, good. All right. A shame there's no auto-saving. So, collection... View constellations, Earth, control config. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do myself a favor. I am gonna stick to simple controls just for my own sanity. I want this game to be simple, sweet, enjoyable, and not super complex. I can play with the tank controls pretty comfortably because I've actually driven a tank, or something that functioned on similar controls, mind you. A skid steer for moving cow manure, but never mind. Anyway, what is here? Presence. So how does one acquire Earth? Oh, aha. That looks like Earth. Okay, let's go. All right, so this is how the level select works. It's cute. This is the tutorial. Make a star 2. I'm sorry, what? Okay, here we go. Magandang Tangali Po. Have you ever been to the Philippines? We stopped in the day before yesterday.
I am so sorry to anyone from the Philippines. Please, in the comments, let me know how abysmal that terrible, terrible pronunciation was, because I know it was as American as it could get.
We hope you can visit during the day's rolling like that's possible. Oh, yes. A royal present for the hard-working prince. That's what we were thinking of while playing catch with your present, and it just went down to earth. Just fell to earth. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it. Sending things to Earth.
All right, today you'll be... Oh, wait, what am I saying?
Today you'll be rolling inside the house. The Katamari should be, let's see, the Katamari, hello. The Katamari should be, let's see, around a full 20 centimeters. We can believe in you for 7 minutes in Earth time. But any longer than that, and even the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice Katamari, mini prince.
All right. So yeah. Basically, there are two things that Kiwi and I heavily associate with our COVID-riddled brain and... Oh, what's going on? How do I change the camera? I have it set to simple controls, but I don't actually know how to move the camera. That's a problem. All right, well, this is different from We Love Katamari, I suppose. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to settle for tank controls. Let me go back to town. Please hold. No, I don't see a way to control the camera. So, okay, usual controls it is then. We will play Katamari as legit as we can. Fair enough. Anyway. So I figure I'll just have some fun playing with the king's voice. May as well. He's as over the top as anything. May as well really just enjoy it for what it is. So this, and then also, oddly enough, oh, we're in a basket. Pajama Sam, no Need to Hide When It's Dark Outside are probably the two games Kiwi and I most heavily associate with being sick, oddly enough. And that is exclusively because when we had COVID, we were just laying in bed watching random videos on YouTube on a projector over our bed. And, well, Doug was doing his playthrough of that game with his AI-controlled Pajama Sam, which if you want a hilarious example of what chaotic AI is capable of, what a fun trip that was. Just a little too small for those, unfortunately. I have gotten a little bit accustomed to simple controls, so I will have to relearn the, get a feel for the tank controls, but I still have a relatively comfortable vibe on it, so I don't think it'll take too long to quote-unquote remaster the mechanics. I'm as a whole not terribly consistent at Katamari, but we're here for a casual time, a fun time, a king of all cosmos time, and we'll certainly be getting that if nothing else. So Kiwi, I hope you are going to enjoy this one. Also, I guess this far into the episode, it's worth maybe doing a little bit of an intro to the channel for those who are newcomers. My name is Jeff. This is For Kiwi, a YouTube channel that I made for my Insomniac partner, Kiwi, to help her fall asleep at night, and nothing else. I am going to keep it a casual playthrough. I like to bring casual voice acting into the gameplay if I can, as you've likely had to stomach if you didn't care for it for the last almost 20 minutes. And it will only continue, so I forewarn you, if it's not your cup of tea, no harm done, and thanks for stopping by. And if you do enjoy it, well, there's only more of that to come. I am just a casual player. I do a lot of Hades content because of weird reasons that I don't really have a good explanation for, other than it just turned out I was surprisingly good at Hades. But also I just love the game, so I don't mind playing it for multiple hours on end.
Oh, the same thing. This was the very first.
I don't actually know what we picked up that he's commenting on, but I'm happy we're triggering the nostalgia. I'm not going to repeat lines that we've already read if I don't have to.
Your Katamari is as big as 47 candies. 10 centimeters, just get it bigger.
But yeah, Katamari's soundtrack is amazing, and it's one of those games that just has music that constantly plays in my brain rent-free after hearing it the first time. And this game came out, what, in early 2000? I know We Love Katamari, the original came out in 2005, so this one obviously came out before that. I don't even have a good frame of reference for how long ago it did come out. I just know early 2000s feels right. I just have a very distinct memory of...
No, too late, what are you doing? If anything scampers, roll it up before it runs off.
I guess he's talking about the rats that we ran into there.
We'll report this to Mother.
But I've not heard a lot of this game's music. I have so many songs from We Love Katamari that have just been basically playing nonstop in Kiwi in my head for the last couple days since starting to play the games. But genuinely, despite having wanted to play these games for almost 2 decades, I've never actually had the chance to play them until basically last week. Granted, I guess I technically had the chance to play them since we've had the game since Christmas of last year, actually, I think. We just never got around to playing it because we were either busy or just had other games and other things we were interested in doing at the time. But now Kiwi and I have just been binging lots of Katamari, and it's been delightful. It's such a wonderful game to chill out to until I get overly obsessed with a one level where I have to generate money to save the red pandas, and it just goes bad really quickly. I definitely raged the hardest I've probably raged at a game all year at that level. And then I realized, okay, you know what? It turned out to just be that level that I was struggling with. I went on and did some other levels, and I was having a lot of fun.
Oh, what a nice Katamari. Substantial, yet goes down smooth. But actually, we would love to have a much bigger, nicer Katamari. We'll leave you to your work then.
But yeah, I'm not going to go completionist on this. I don't know how super clears work in this game. Also, apparently, walls are a hot mess as always. They didn't feel that great to compete with, to play with in Reroll or We Love Katamari. Glad to see that they're only worse here. I'm going to always struggle with walls. Nothing like some meat cleavers to really help add some weight and size to our... Anyway, we're just gonna vibe. We're just gonna vibe, and that's all that Katamari really needs to be. It doesn't need to be about the completionism. It needs to be about the enjoyment. No matter what the King of All Cosmos says to us about the lackluster quality and size of our Katamari, you don't have to be big to succeed in life. Look at Kiwi. She's been small her whole life, and she's doing great. I'm gonna get beat up. Also, I should say this is being recorded in front of a live studio Kiwi, so I'm absolutely gonna get in trouble after this recording is over. But expect kind of just a casual playthrough. I'm not gonna go super completion-y, but we'll try and meet some goals as we come across them that are self-imposed, likely more difficult than they strictly need to be, and otherwise just have a good time. And there's our present. We got the present. Santa was carrying us a present. That's very cute of him. I guess also thematically appropriate for Santa.
Oh, you found it. Yes, you did. Be sure to keep it in the Katamari till the end.
I understand why they made it so, like, if you bump into things, you drop stuff, but it is a little frustrating when you just casually give something a love tap, and it's just like, nope, there goes your whole progress. It actually feels way less forgiving here. Like, in We Love Katamari, you do drop stuff, but it's not this frequent. But it's fine. It will only mess us up as far as we are willing to let it mess us up. I want those Christmas ornaments, but I'm too short for them. Is there anything else I can grab around here? Okay, we got a clock. Excellent. But I will say, like, the sound design, the music of these games, they're so fun. It's just a little joyous occasion. And the nature of the game itself is also just absolutely delightful. Someone said, you know what's really satisfying? Making snowmen. Now let's make an entire game around that concept. And it's genius. It's genuinely genius, like how simple a concept can make for one of the funnest games out there. I just remember I had a friend who like discovered Katamari I think it was like I was in high school. No, it must have been later than high school. I'm not 100% sure when it was, but I think I must have been in high school because I don't think I was friends with this person before high school, but I absolutely remember them bringing this game up. And then also the game that I think the same studio produced, Nobi Nobi Boy, and I still have the theme song for Nobi Nobi Boy playing rent-free in my head whenever I think of that game. And Kiwi, I know I mentioned it to you, it's absolutely something we're gonna have to like share at some point so you can understand why it is just absolutely exactly what you'd expect from the producers of, or the developers of Katamari Damacy to create. But all in all, we're gonna have a good time. I'll bring some casual voice acting into the mix, and we'll just go from there. I doubt I'm meeting any super goals here, but that is fine. We got the present. If we had one objective, it was to get the present. But completionism on this game is very unforgiving. It's surprisingly hard. But there we go.
Time's up. It was boring to watch the whole time. We'll zip back to space now. Royal Rainbow!
Stay with him, Kiwi. Royal Rainbow! Yay, the live studio Kiwi did in fact say Royal Rainbow.
We are moved to tears by the size of this thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's surprising.
This is so incredible. Happy, happy, so happy. We want to turn it into a star right now. Here, this is our royal present. Guess what? Guess what this is? The thing that you collected the most of is games. My Earth really is full of things. We will release it into the sky. Rolling sweeper, clean up the house by rolling up everything in your way.
Aha, the gamer star has been acquired. Excellent. Oh, okay, we're getting plot. Oh, hi, Mom.
Come along, it's time. Okay.
This just in. The stars have suddenly vanished from the sky. The cause is being investigated. Clearly there is voice acting here, but it's in Japanese, so I'm going to translate it for Kiwi. To be continued. All right, Kiwi. Next time on Katamari Damacy. That worked better than I expected, because last time I tried that for Hades 2, and it did not work. But I think I'm going to end the episode here, because we're coming up on half an hour, and I like to keep these episodes about half an hour if I can. And we're just gonna have a nice cozy time. Kiwi, if you're watching this when you're sick, I hope this is helping you feel better as well as helping you fall asleep. If you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, rest well, and I will see you in the next one for some more chaotic Katamari goodness.